Hi, this is Barry J. McDonald, and I'd like to welcome you to today's blog post over at writecom.com. And because it's the April the 3rd, I want to wish you a happy Fish Fingers and Custard Day. Now, you're probably wondering, where did I come up with a combination of foods like that, and maybe you're gagging at the thought of it. But it was something that I'd seen on the BBC website, and it was how they came up with the fish fingers and custard idea was from an episode of Doctor Who where Matt Smith, who was a doctor at the time, sat down to a meal of fish fingers and custard. And what the BBC wanted to do to celebrate this day was they wanted fans of the show to, like Matt, sit down and have a meal of fish fingers and custard, create a video and post it on YouTube. And it got me thinking. I thought it was a fantastic idea. Not only was it drawing attention, and if they do run it every year, it'll draw attention to Doctor Who on a yearly basis. Not that it needs much promotion, because it's so, well known all over the world. But it also was, the BBC was getting free content for the YouTube channel. They didn't have to create any content, because it was going to be the fans who were going to create all the videos and post them. And they probably end up on the BBC YouTube page, and I can imagine the traffic would increase to the BBC page because of that. And I thought it was an ingenious idea, and I thought it's also an idea that any one of us could create. There's nothing stopping anyone creating these kind of weird and fun and wacky ideas for a holiday idea. For example, if maybe you were self-publishing colouring books or something like that, there's nothing stopping you creating a holiday like that, where maybe it's colouring your colouring book with your left foot, and from that idea maybe you could, on the run up to it, post a couple of videos, get a bit of a press release out, and kind of get a competition going, maybe where everybody colours or tries to colour in a colouring book image with their left foot, and then maybe you could have a competition for that where you're giving away prizes for the best image that was coloured in. And it's a fun thing. So if you can imagine that maybe in all the competition that you're competing with every day in the colouring book section in Amazon, if you created a holiday like that, how it separates you from everybody out there, because none of your competition can compete with it, because it's your holiday and you got the idea, and again, you're getting free content like BBC is, whether it's people posting images to Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube. And again, it's all driving traffic back to your book sales. You could promote anything you wanted on that day, and again, giving away even free stuff to get people on an email list, where maybe anybody who enters the competition has to sign up, join your email list, and maybe there's only one kind of particular image that everybody does, so that everybody is kind of on an even playing field, so that everybody is, it's not just somebody's doing a simple colouring in picture, that everybody's working off the same kind of, canvas, as, say. But there's nothing stopping anybody in, whether it's fiction and non-fiction or anything like that, coming up with some kind of challenge like that. Getting some, even at a local level, like if you created some fun and wacky thing, maybe you were creating children's books, and something happened in one of your kids' books, and maybe you could set something up in the local schools where everybody done this challenge that your character had done, and getting the local TV stations or radio stations involved, and telling them that this is what you're doing. And it's an amazing way of promoting you. Again, it's yearly, there's nothing stopping you then taking that event then, and who knows, maybe it might snowball over the years. Maybe it could grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and who knows, like for example here with like the Fish Fingers and Custard Day, how big this could get and what maybe twist they could put on it. And again, it's open to all of us to do this, and maybe with a little bit of imagination you can have something. Maybe you could take off as big as the Ice Bucket Challenge, I don't know, but it's something to get your thinking cap on, that there's nothing stopping you creating your fictional holiday, and again, getting it out there and try and get as many people involved as you can. And because you are doing it, again, there's no way that your competition can compete with that, because that is solely your holiday. And even it's not even, you shouldn't even think about even one day. Like there's 365 days a year. What's stopping you coming up with one of these holiday events once a month or something like that? And then you've got these 12 moments of the year when you might see a spike in your traffic, your sales, and everything else. And again, because you've got 12 of those events, you don't know which one is going to be the most popular one, which one's going to take off. So, you know, why even rely on just one? The more you have, the more chances that something of those is going to, you know, to appeal to the general public and take off and go viral. And again, you can ride on the coattails of that success. So I hope you enjoyed this blog post. My name's been Barry J. McDonald, and if you'd like to pop over to the Write.com blog, we have 2 great free reports at the moment. One of them is how to sell more books, and another one is 10 ways to make money from your writing. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about me, if you'd like to read more of the great content on the blog, you're very welcome to drop by, and we'd be glad to see you there. So take care, have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you come up with a great holiday idea. Bye bye.